I'm going to be telling you another kind of fun, crazy, weird story that happened to me in middle school. Middle school is a very fun... I can't even finish the sentence, it's not fun. The story is about the time that I had a stalker and the weird things that happened with this dude. Let's just get into it. It was 8th grade. There was this boy who is a year younger than me. So the first thing that I remember, like the first encounter that I had with this dude was I was walking to my 6th period class and we had 7 periods. So I was going to my second to last class and it was down like this long hall. So I was walking down the hall and I noticed that somebody was following me. So I turned around and there was this guy, and you could tell that he was following me because he was looking straight at me. So he followed me to my class, and his class I think was right next to mine. So I went into mine and he went into his. That started happening every day. I would walk down the hall and he would follow me. And at first he started like kind of a big distance away from me, but then as time progressed, he got closer and closer. So after, like, I didn't really think much of it, which, I mean, I should have. If someone's following you every day, you should definitely take that as a concern. This happened a while ago, so I don't like remember all of the details, but I do remember that he started like actually talking to me a little bit, and I think he told me that he had a crush on me, and I was very flattered, so I guess that's why I didn't think it was creepy. But then moving on, things did start to get like a little out of hand. He started to send me notes all the time, like confessing his love for me, and by that time I knew like this guy must really like me, and I started feeling like a little uncomfortable, especially with him following me to class every single day. And at this time, like, he was like right next to me, like he would be walking with me to my class and I would be with my friends and I'd like try to look away from him and like turn my body, but he was still right there. The first thing that he did to me that made me know like this is not okay was I was walking to my class and he was there again. And as I was turning away from him talking to my friends, he grabs my hand. I am not even kidding you, this guy just grabs my hand. I don't talk to him, I don't really know him, and he grabs my hand. I was just sort of like, what do I do? Like, what the hell? But I was like 5 feet away from my class, so then I let go, walked into my class, and I talked to my friends about that, and we all like kind of decided like this is not okay. So then every single day after that, I would have friends on both sides of me and we would all walk together to class. So that kept happening, and I'm not even kidding you guys. Like when I say every day, he followed me to my class every single day. Next thing that he did, which is crazy, and after this happened, I went home and I told my dad, and we had to go in and talk to the principal's office. Talk to the principal, not the office. But I was walking down the hall with my friends, and this guy comes up to me and pushes me against the wall. Like, I'm not even kidding you. He ran towards me down the hall. He sprinted towards me and pushes me against the wall. That is not okay. But by this time, I had gone in with my dad, we had talked to the principal, and it seemed like things sort of calmed down a little bit. I know that they had talked to him. Things did kind of die down for a little bit. I don't remember, he never physically touched me again, but he did start sending me letters again, and just like a little thing as like a letter that would say hi, like it would freak me out so much because of what he had done before, and knowing that he was in the same school as me, and he, you know, I don't know what he could do. So I started getting really scared, and every time he would send me a letter, I would show it to my teachers so they knew what was going on. So fast forward to, it was sort of near the end of the school year. I was walking down the hall and this guy comes up to me again. And he asked me if I would go to his baseball game. The next time that he had talked to me, he asked me out. This guy was scaring the shit out of me. Like, I was so scared. He kept talking to me, he kept asking me out, and he kept asking me to go places. So then I was sitting in class one day, and his teacher comes in and she sits down next to me, and she says, "Jordyn, you really need to tell this guy yourself that he needs to stop talking to you, because apparently he wasn't listening to the principal or the teachers, because I don't know why, he was not listening." So I was pulled out of class one day to go talk to him, and I told him, "Hey dude, like, I'm sorry, but you can't talk to me like this, and you can't physically touch me like this. This isn't okay. I'm not interested. I'm sorry." He stopped talking to me for a while after that, which, I mean, I thought that it was over. In our town, we have this big carnival at the end of the school year to, you know, celebrate summer a little bit and say, "Good for you kids, you ruined another year of your life." So I was at this carnival with a big group of friends, and they told me that this guy was there waiting for me. So, I mean, whenever I see this guy, I sort of try to hide and like go away from him. Don't go towards him and go away from him, you know, turn the other cheek. But this guy somehow found me, and we were just like in the middle of like this little field area, and he was there talking to me, and he had this little present case. It was like a jewelry case, and he told me that he really missed me and that he had gotten me a present. I told him that I could not take it. I told him I can't do this. He fell on the ground, he was punching the ground like this on his stomach, just screaming. I was terrified. This guy, I had rejected him so many times, but I had never been like this. He was so upset. And all of my friends started coming over, all of these people started crowding around because he was making the biggest scene over me rejecting him. And he told me that he was so in love with me, that there was nobody else, and that he needed someone. Basically, he told me that he needed a girlfriend and he wanted it to be me. So then I went into freshman year of high school. He was still at the middle school, and I thought, okay, things are done for this year. Things were pretty much done. I never saw him. But then Valentine's Day hit. I was sitting in math class, and I got a note telling me that there was a package for me in the office. When I went down to the office, there was a package with a rose, a big ass letter, and some, I think, chocolates. I had no idea who it was from. So I took it and I brought it back to class, and I opened it. The letter was probably like 5 pages long. Once again, he was confessing his love for me, and he told me that he started a band just for me and that he wanted me to sing with him and just all this stuff. And I thought things were over because I was in high school, he was in middle school, but no, he still made up a package and sent it to the high school for me. So that was the only time that he, had tried to get in touch with me that year. But now I am a junior in high school, and he is at this school with me, and I think he got held back for a year, so now he's in the same school as me. Every single time that I see him, he screams my name. Even if I'm way over here and he's way over here and there's a shitload of people here, he screams my name. I don't know, I'm terrified of him, but I keep my distance. But he's been pretty good, so if you guys have had any weird, crazy stalker stories like this, tell me in the comments, because I love to hear these stories. So yeah, tell me down there. And then also, I'm having a giveaway right now. I will link it down in the description box, but basically you just need to be subscribed to me. But go check out that video so you know what you're winning, and yeah. Alright, I love you guys and have a beautiful... I don't know what this is. Bye.